Give me one quick second to double check, guys. Perfect. Okay, I am good. So guys, I have had several people request this video and ask me to do this. So what this is going to be, and I'm really going to take my time and do a good job with this and go slow. I'm going to talk through everything I do. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to do everything I can to make this super, super easy and simple to follow. I want this to be like the best walkthrough tutorial there is. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to show by far the most easy way to get this Easter egg done. Because I know there's a lot of people that are struggling with this Easter egg, wanting to do the Easter egg, not knowing how. So I'm going to walk you through step by step exactly how to do it and the easiest setup. And I'm telling you guys, even if you've only played this map once or twice, if you don't know a single Easter egg step, you should be able to watch this video and do it. Because I think this method I'm going to use is almost so easy it's cheating. I have only done this method the very first time I completed the Easter egg on solo, and I got it my first try. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use that method, and I'm going to go completely slowly through it, talking through every step. I'm even going to teach you and show you how to make the lightning bow the easiest way. So I'm not going to go for efficiency. You guys can probably see how the Easter egg is done and piece together what I'm doing by watching some of my other Easter egg videos. But for efficiency, I do several steps at once. I go back and forth to save time that way. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this slow and go through it step by step by step by step, so you understand what I'm doing the whole time and how to do it the whole time. So if you want to complete this Easter egg on solo, all you have to do is watch this video and play this video and pause your game and watch the game and do what I do, and it's going to be so easy and so easy to follow. You should be able to do it your first try too. So with that being said, here I'm going to start the game and I'll show you how to do the Eisendrache solo Easter egg. I should mention, to do this strategy the absolute easiest way, I use near-death experience, and it's kind of a rare gumball. If you don't have that though, do this exact same strategy that I'm doing now and use either head drama, or if you don't have that one either, use danger closest, which danger closest is a classic gobblegum that almost everyone should have. Both of those gobblegums are amazing to use too. So you should be able to do this exact strategy and just substitute those gobblegums for near death if you don't have it.
Supposed to secure the package, be in and out.
But if you have near death, you're gonna get this Easter egg completed with this strategy. I mean, it's almost no way you can fail. So, oh hey Ezra, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the video. You should be able to follow this guide too if you wanted to. I'm going to show the absolute easiest way to do the solo Easter egg, and I'm going to give it a complete walkthrough, really slow, step by step, a guide showing all the steps, slowly, what I'm doing, explain what I'm doing, and how to do it. So this way, you or Tucker Kales and Balin Butterfield, lots of people that watch my videos and stuff, anyone, especially if you're already familiar with Eisendrache and know how to make a bow, if you can do that, you can follow this guide, and you're probably going to be able to complete the Easter egg your first try. It's my goal. My goal is to make the video that easy and that easy to follow that anyone can do it. Alright, and I'm already going to pause it and talk. I did not put in shopping free. If you have shopping free and know what doors to open and stuff, of course that speeds it up. I do that a lot in my speedrun videos. I put in a gobblegum that most people have, double points. This way you can see from the get-go how many points you need to open the doors, what order you need to open the doors in, how to feed the dragons, and all that good stuff if you don't have shopping free. So what we're going to do I did put in double points. So I'm going to try to get that right now. So I'm going to come over here and hit this.
With another twisted incarnation of the German war
I didn't get a double point, but I'm feeling lucky. So I'm going to wait, hit the gondola, see if I get a double point from that, which I might, and use that if I can. Until then, guys, I'm going to be very point efficient and not shoot or kill any zombies. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to kneel down here, completely lay down. If you do it under the perk machines, all of them but stamina up, it gives you 100 points. So here, got my 100 points there. Now I'm going to jump down here, hit the gondola, and I might get a double point. And Ezra, I'll answer your question here in a sec. I got a double point, okay, so that's some luck. You can do 6 or 7 shots, depending, to kill the zombies. 7 shots sometimes work, but sometimes you kill them. So if you don't want to risk that, do 6 shots and a knife to maximize points. Sometimes I say you can do 6 or 7, but most of the time it's 6, for me anyway. So, okay. Gonna come rebuild some barriers here. Alright. Okay, guys. This first door is 750 points. This is going to be the first door I open. Again, I'm going to use the method I did up at Quick Revive. I'm going to kneel under double tap, and it's going to give me 100 points. Okay, so I got that. This door is 1,000 points even. It's the next door you open. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, shield piece. The shield piece in this area, there's 3 shield pieces total to build the shield, which is pretty important, pretty helpful, especially if you're going to be doing the Easter egg. So the first location, I'm going to show you all the locations. It's not here now, but it could be right here on this corner of this box, right here. It's not there. That's the first location. The second location, which it is right here. See it? So I'm going to hold square, pick up my part. The third location, here I'm going to turn on this landing pad right here. The third location is right here in this corner. Right there. So that's where your shield pieces could be. Okay, now the first thing you're going to have to do is feed these dragons. There's 3 throughout the map. You feed them, I think it's about 7 zombies apiece. And then you can get your Wrath of the Ancients bow and start the upgrade process. So, to wake the zombie up, you just kill, to wake the dragon up, you just kill a zombie below it, and feed it to it one by one.
Our mission to recover the Dempsey test subject is now in jeopardy. The capsule.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hit this because zombies haven't spawned yet, and that just gives you bonus points. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can get lucky and get a double point. I didn't, but that'll give me a few points. Okay. That didn't. I'm not going to pick up the insta-kill because I need points. You can shoot them 12 times in one knife on round 2. I'm not sure how many that was, I didn't count, to maximize points. Alright, I'm going to need, there's 2 doors after this dragon I need to get to power, to open up everything and get to the other 2 dragons. And there's 2,750 points total I'm going to need to get both doors. The first one's 1,250, the second one's 1,500. So I'm going to be trying here to get myself up to 2,750 points. So I can get those doors I need to. You can shoot them a lot, as I mentioned with this pistol, 12 times to get as many out of them before you knife them. Alright, I'm already up to 2,040. Ah, dang it, I accidentally killed that one. That's alright. Not good to waste zombies, but not a big deal either.
Boards go up, boards come down. Maybe I am not good cook.
If you're wondering how I have the RK5, you get it as a starting pistol every time after you complete the Revelations Easter egg, so That's how I have that. Alright, almost 2,750, but not quite.
Is it possible that Richtofen lured us here only for his evil allies to entrap us?
Hey, no problem, Skull. I totally understand. It's no problem at all. Okay, guys, when the dragons are done, they're going to go hard like that and crumble. That's when you know that you're done with it. So that's 1 out of 3 done. I've got to go get the other 2 done. So we're going to go over here. I need 2,750. So I'm going to get a few more points here. There we go. Alright, this is the first door. That was 1,250 points. And this one over here is 1,500, so I'm going to get that. Okay. Now, the next thing I need to do is turn on power. It's this little switch I pull right here. Turn on the power. Alright. That allows you to buy perks as well as opening several doors on the map. I'm going to grab this landing pad. Oh, shield pieces. This is the second place that the shields could be. There's 3, sorry, let me start that over. This is where the second shield piece is, and like the first shield piece, there's 3 locations it could be in. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all 3 locations the second shield piece could be in. Could be right here, in this right there, but it's not. Could be down right here, which it is. So I'm going to hold square and pick it up.
I will guard this
the last place
life,
it could be,
I hope it does not come to
right here. Okay, so that was where the second shield piece could be. If you want to turn on disco music, you can by shooting these things when they cross, like that. But that has nothing to do with the Easter egg, guys. Do not let that confuse you. It is not necessary at all. It's not an Easter egg step. It has no importance or relevance whatsoever. But I like to do it just because it's kind of neat. Alright, this is the second dragon right here. So I'm going to feed him. And then I'll move to the third dragon, which is downstairs in what I call the pyramid or anti-gravity room. And guys, I haven't bought Quick Revive yet, but if you're new to this map, new to doing the Easter egg, I would recommend buying that fairly early as well. I'm even probably going to go get it here pretty soon. Oops, there we go. Now I'll actually grab this. Why not?
Prepare to feel the might of Mother Russia. Now you sleep forever.
Okay, so it takes about 7 typically.
Saves me the trouble of doing it.
Alright, this one's done. So like I said, like the first one, it's gonna get hard and crumble. Alright, so that's 2 out of 3 done. There's one more dragon left, guys. One more. So I'm gonna come down here. And I'm going to... Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is turn on the anti-gravity. To do that, see that square in front of me right there? You have to just simply stand on all 4 of the squares for a certain period of time, and then the anti-gravity will turn on. And after you do that the first time, it'll periodically continue to turn on and off throughout the game. So I'm going to stand on this, see how it lights up blue like that, and see it, there we go. First one's on. Turn on the second one. By the way, here's the third dragon right here. That's the third dragon. Come over here. Turn this on. And I'm going to turn this one on. Alright, so anti-gravity is on, guys. So now what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to go ahead and might as well show you how to unlock the BRM wall buy. So to do that, you simply run across all these blue squares on the wall. Get square? I'm going to come here. I'm going to run across it like that. Now what that's going to do is allow me to wall buy the BRM. So I'm going to come here. Dang it. This one's kind of tricky to get sometimes. There, run across it. You'll hear a little sound after you run across them, letting you know you've done it right. Oops, dang it. That one makes a kind of ka-ching noise like money. Running out of time now. Alright, I've almost got all of them. You'll see that I'll get the rest when it comes time for the lightning bow. But the BRM, after you run across all those squares like that, it'll pop up right there against the wall, and you can wall buy it if you choose to. But honestly, guys, with this strategy that I'm doing, in this tutorial guide, I am not, a gun really isn't important, because the only weapon you really need in the boss fight, it's pretty easy with this strategy. The only weapon you really need is the lightning bow. I probably won't even pull out my gun in the boss fight, honestly. You could probably go in there with the RK5 unpacked if you want, because you're never going to use it. So, with this strategy that I'm doing, this particular strategy, the gun you have doesn't matter. And you'll see what I'm talking about when I say using near death is almost cheating in a way. I've only done it once, but if you're having trouble, the point of this video is to help you complete the Easter egg. So if you're having trouble completing the Easter egg, you want to complete it to get that gate worm, by all means do this strategy, because you're probably going to complete it. The reason near death is so good on solo is as long as you have a quick revive for 3 rounds or 4 rounds, however long near death is active, you literally can't die. So yeah, pretty good. Alright, just gotta finish this dragon up here. I might go buy ammo on my RK5 just because it makes life easier. Right. Oh, again, guys, gonna squat under Juggernog here, get my 100 points. Okay. The RK5, the wall buy location's here, so I'm gonna buy some ammo. Cheap ammo, 250 points. I'm gonna grab quick revive. Okay. With this strategy, guys, the 4 perks, I mean, if you want to change it up, you can, but I don't recommend it. In this strategy that I'm doing, the 4 perks you're going to want is Quick Revive, Juggernog, Stamina Up, and Double Tap. So, that's what I would do. But like I said, the gun's not really important. So, if you don't want Double Tap, and you want to go for something like Widow's Wine, you know, knock yourself out. Basically, you need Quick Revive and Juggernog. Honestly, actually, you could do it with just Quick Revive, because as long as you have near death on you and a Quick Revive, you can't die. Literally can't die. So I would do that. Alright, my 3rd dragon, as you've seen, crumpled and was done. So now, guys, I'm going to be starting my upgrade step. Okay. I'm gonna pause and talk again. I think, as everyone would agree, that by far I've done the Easter egg with all 4 bows before on solo, but by far the best one to do to get it done and complete it is the lightning bow. So if you're doing this tutorial, you're doing this guide to complete the Easter egg on solo, you want help doing it, do this strategy. If you have it, like I mentioned, use near death in the boss fight. Just do everything I do in the video, but basically you're going to want the lightning bow. You're going to do lightning bow, so in this video I'm going to be doing the lightning bow, and I'm going to go slow and actually explain what I'm doing and how to upgrade it. So the first thing you're going to do is shoot this little chicken tower thing up there that says north, south, east, west. You shoot that, and it spins around, and it's going to release your piece. Now, I shot it from down here, which is a long shot. So if you're new to the game and that's a long shot for you and you want to do it easier, come right up here next to it, like right here. Right there, and shoot it like that. Alright, but anyway, what it does is it releases this lightning bow quest. So you hold square and pick that quest up. Now I'll show you what I do, but then I'm going to actually do it the easiest way you can do it. When you get the hang of this lightning bow quest, you can do it a lot easier.
Your touch is cold and painful.
Here, I'm going to kill some of these zombies so I can talk. I run down here and shoot the first bonfire through this window here. I've also shot it a lot through right here. It's very easy. You put your cursor to the tip of the mountain and shoot, and you'll hit it. But the absolute easiest place you can hit it is down here. So I'm going to come down here for those of you that want the best guide possible for simplicity, for being easy, so you can get this Easter egg done. So you come down here, the closest place to this bonfire. I should explain what the bonfires are. There's 3 bonfires that you're going to have to shoot with your arrow, and you're going to light them on fire. And that's the first step you need to do to upgrade your lightning bow. So I'm going to shoot this bonfire here, do a full charge shot about there where I shot, and you hit it. Whoa, shit. I wasn't paying attention to the zombie. Here, I'll wait. Alright, there we go. So see, and if you need to, pause the video and see exactly where I aimed for that. But you aim almost, you put your cursor almost to the tip of the mountain. And when you put it to the tip of the mountain there, pull it out, a full charge shot about right there. Pull a full charge shot and shoot, and you'll light it up, and it'll be on fire like that, as you can see. Dang, those zombies are ticking me off. I'm gonna go get my last shield piece. And yeah, dude, I'm reading the comments and replying to some of the people now, but, Skull, I'll do the Easter egg with you real soon, dude. We can do it tomorrow. Don't worry about not being able to today. That's totally fine. Alright, so the third shield piece can be in 3 locations, but it's actually going to be up high on the wall, so you're going to have to jump with the anti-gravity on to get it. The first location is up high right here, where I shot. Up high right there, above these pack-a-punch pieces. The second location is right here, above this door. I'm actually going to hold square here and teleport the pack-a-punch pieces. Because I like making the teleporter, the pack-a-punch up higher. And the third location, which it has to be in, is right here. So you're going to jump when anti-gravity is on and pick that up.
Have you made any progress?
Sneaky. So, oh, I'm doing a full... What I'm doing, Sneaky, is a full Easter egg guide. I'm going really, really, really slow, explaining step by step what to do, making a guide tutorial that's easy for anyone to follow. Even if they've never tried the Easter egg before and don't know how to do it, the goal is to make this video so easy and simple to follow that they can simply watch this video and play on a solo game and complete the Easter egg. Or that's the goal, anyway. So yeah, that's what this video is for. So that's why I'm doing the lightning bow. That's why I'm using near-death experience in the boss fight. That's why I'm doing all those, because I want to show them the easiest way possible to get this Easter egg done. Alright, now that I've got all 3 of my shield pieces, I can build my shield. And I prefer to do it down here. So I'm going to build my shield real quick. Pick it up. Alright, now I got my zombie shield. Alright, so I've lit 1 bonfire, remember? So now I've got 2 more to light. For my lightning bow quest. The second one is right up here. It's very, very easy to hit. You just come over here to this corner and you can see it right down here. So you just put your cursor right above it. Oops, I got a zombie. Put your cursor right above it. Another zombie, and shoot. And as you can see, I lit it. Alright, now, guys, before I light this third one, I'm going to show you, in my opinion, the easiest way to do this, and also it's going to save you time and money. What you're going to do, there's one over at the rocket test site, but you can hit it very easily right here by double tap. And a lot of people are confused about this, but it's super easy. You see these 2 mountains? They make a V. They go down here, alright? So all you're gonna do is put your cursor right here in the middle of the V. See that? Right there in the middle of that V. And then you're gonna move over a few inches to the right, about there, right there. I'm gonna pause it so you guys can see this. Put your cursor right there. And see how I got it there? I put it in the middle of the V and slid it to the right. Now, uncharged shot. Do not charge it up all the way. Do one little shoot, one quick hit, an uncharged shot, and you'll hit it with your first shot every time. Watch.
It seems the area is no longer secure.
See? And as you see the smoke coming up, see that? That means that I hit my last bonfire, which was down at the rocket test site. And now, as you've seen that little symbol pop up, that means I am done with that step of the lightning bow and I'm ready to move on to the next step. The next step, guys, the next step is wall run across the entire room without going down. Or without dropping to the ground. Run the whole thing. So I'm going to show you where I start and the route I take. So you're going to jump up right here by this door. Right here. Oops, I missed it. Jump up right here and start your wall run. And then you're going to wall run all the way around the whole room. And as you run across those little things there, this thing, see that right there? It's going to make that sound. And now, this is the last one. Boom, all four. There's that symbol again, letting me know that step of the lightning bow is now done. By the way, remember those squares I was running across earlier to unlock the BRM I told you about? There was only one left I didn't get then, and I got it as I was wall running there for the lightning bow step, and now the BRM wall buy is unlocked in that location. See it? Right there? See that gun? Right there? When the anti-gravity turns on, now that I've unlocked it, I can jump up there and wall buy it. So pretty cool. Alright, I've got enough points now, so I'm going to go ahead and buy Juggernog, and then I'm going to move on to the next step of the lightning bow. Yeah, you've done it, this solo Easter egg 4 times. Awesome, Sneaky, that's cool. I've done this solo Easter egg like 20 times, probably. A lot. I'm not kidding, like probably literally. So I'm making a full guide so everybody can follow it slowly and see how to do it and be able to do the Easter egg themselves. So, the next step of the lightning bow is you got to fill up these urns. There's 3 of them around the map. They take exactly 5 zombie kills each to fill, okay? And after you fill them up, then you move to the next step, which I'll get to when I get there. So this is the first urn. I gotta kill 5 zombies. Fill it up. That's 1.
I am like Russian Cupid. Cupid of death.
That's 2. That's 3 and 4. And that's 5. That zombie was just in my way. Alright. Now we're gonna go over here. Right here is the next turn. 1, 2.
A quick death is more than they deserve.
3, 4, and 5. I would do the next step now, but I'm gonna, for this thing, but that's mixing up steps, and I don't want to confuse you guys, so I'll wait to do that. Until all 3 are filled. I need to go to the rocket test site now, because that's where my 3rd urn is. Alright, so now I'm going to another place on the map called the rocket test site, which I'm sure you guys know of already. I'm going to pick up this plant here because later on that will give me a free gobblegum. A random gobblegum. Alright, I'm going to kill them all. Here's the 3rd urn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's at least 5. Okay. So, now guys, All 3 of my urns are filled. So now the next thing I do, now that they're full, I can pull a full charge shot up next to those urns and it will give me an electrified arrow. I then need to shoot all 3 of those, whatever you call them, bonfires with the electrified arrow, and it will electrify them. So, okay, so I've got to do that to all 3 of the bonfires I did. And you remember at double tap, I shot a bonfire actually down here at the rocket test site from double tap with that shot I showed you. That is right there. See it on fire right there? Okay, so I'm going to start, means I'm here. I'm going to start with that one. Here, I need a gun to kill some of these things without wasting my bow ammo. Give me a second. Kill some zombies here. I got a lot of zombies in my way. Alright, that's better. Alright, so I'm going to pull a full charge shot here. See what I mean? It gives you an electrified arrow. Alright, then you're going to come out here. And I actually always shoot it from right here. But I'm going to again show you the easiest way to do it. So I shoot it back there, but just come up here close if you're having trouble. And shoot it. And you hit it. See what I mean? It'll electrify it. See how that's all electrified? That's what you want your bonfires to look like. I've got one of them done. I've got to go do that to 2 more now.
Nikolai has not had this much fun since...
That one?
Oh. Nikolai did not
Alright, so the easiest way to do this one, I mean, if you want, you can go up there to the urn, grab an electrified arrow, come all the way down here, walk out here with a full charge shot electrified all the way up to where I shot it the first time, and shoot it. If you need to do that, do that. But I actually think the easiest way to do it with this is kind of use the smoke as a guide, and you can actually shoot it from up here pretty easily. Alright, so you get your electrified arrow, and then you're going to come over here to this little opening in the wall. And you're going to put this at the top of the mountain, right above it, in the middle of the smoke. Use the middle of the smoke as a guide and shoot. Oops, the zombie. I knew a zombie was coming and that kind of messed me up. Here. Alright, so you're going to... Alright, like I said, you're going to come here. Put it right in here if you need to. Go straight up. Oops, I messed up. Whatever, and shoot. Oh my gosh, I'm actually having trouble shooting that.
One arrow, one shot.
That's kind of irritating. Alright, hope I got it that time. I did, see that? It's electrified, so that's how you shoot that one. Alright, I got it. Now the last one is simple. It's right here, and your urn is right in here. But I got a lot of zombies on me right now, so... I'm gonna see if I can sneak up here and shoot it real quick. Okay, electrify my arrow. Come here and shoot. Ah! Dang it, those stupid zombies. Alright.
You won't dance? I refuse. What is plan B if I empty my weapon?
Alright, I'm just gonna run around these and get over there and shoot it real quick. Here we go.
Arrow is like bullet. Bullet that explodes.
Okay. Alright, then that, you see that symbol again, knowing you that step's done. So So then you come over here and you hold square on this little puff of blue smoke. And then it will go up in the air. And then you pick up your arrow right here. Alright, so now that I've got my arrow, you come down here where you fill up your arrow. Now I'm done with this upgrade quest.
Russian does not go down
See, if
without
the anti-gravity's on, I'll go ahead and buy my BRM. It's not, that's fine. Alright, so down here, set it here. It gives you a max ammo. And you start with filling your arrow up here. Now, actually, you can move on to the first step of the Easter egg called the Wisp step after this arrow glows and is full. But I'm not going to confuse you. I'm going to go ahead and put my bow down and then go grab an unupgraded bow to do that. Actually, no, because you don't need to do that. I'll show you the easiest way to do it. The easiest way to do it is you can't start the Wisp step, like the game won't let you until your arrow is full and ready to become the lightning bow. But once that happens, you can actually go ahead and start the Wisp step. And that's very easy to do. I guess I'll come down here and kind of explain it. The easiest way to do it is to just shoot kind of light arrows like this, uncharged in the middle of that like 3 or 4 times. But actually what you're going to do is there's a bunch of like little balls up there that they're blue, and if you shoot them they'll turn yellow. So if you shoot them and they turn yellow, then it's done. And I actually might take it slow for you guys and shoot them one at a time to do that. By the way, to get souls, you just kill around this pyramid thing, and it will fill up your arrow. Alright, it's already full. Alright, so it's ready to go, become the lightning bow, so now I can start the Wisp step. And like I said, you can just fire a bunch of arrows up here, but you want to hit all these glowing blue balls. So you hit it, and they turn yellow. See, I got those 3. I got those 2, now I get that one. And now the Wisp start. See, now they're all those things turned yellow, and now, did you hear that sound? That kind of, I don't know, swirly sound? I don't know. That means the Wisps have started. And I'll go through and slowly and show you all the different Wisp locations. What getting these Wisps does, guys, here, I'll pause it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different Wisp locations around the map. And there's going to be 4 of them spawn every time you need to do the Wisps. And what happens when you do that, when you shoot these Wisps, and these Wisps will look like little puffs of blue static. And when you shoot them, what happens is, when you get all 4 of them, you're actually able to teleport back in time and get a code that you need to go further with the Easter egg. So, the first step, now we're done getting our bow, we're done upgrading our bow, now we can actually start the Easter egg step process. So, this Wisp step is important. It's the first step of the Easter egg. It's the first thing you have to do. Like I said, there'll be 8 different locations throughout the map. I will go through and show you all the possible locations. And you shoot them, and it will take 4 of them, and then you can teleport back in time, and that part of the Easter egg step is done. So, here we go. We're going to go look for the Wisps. Also, follow this route that I take. If you follow this route that I take, you'll be able to get all 4 of them every time, every round, without running out of time. Because actually, guys, there is a time limit on this. And if you don't get them in time, the round will end and it'll restart the Wisps, and you'll have to do it next round. So, or the Wisps will end for the round. It won't end the whole round, but you get what I mean. Alright, so the first place it could be is up here at the clock. That clock below the deer, it can be right there. It's not. The second place it can be is right there at the radio. Right up there. It could be there. It's not. Those are the first locations in the church they could be. So it's not there. So I'm going to proceed this direction. The next place it could be is here in the clock tower on a clock. Over here. And it is. Okay, perfect. Do you see how it's glowing blue? That's what the wisp looks like. And it's kind of staticky. So you just shoot it. And an important thing to note, if you're playing with more than one person, this is a solo Easter egg guide, but if you are, only a person with an upgraded bow can shoot it. If you shoot it with an unupgraded bow or a gun or anything, it won't work. And it will actually end the wisp for that round and you have to restart. So there's 4 wisps you need to get. That's the first one. 3 more. So you just shoot it and the wisp will respawn. And it will let you know it respawned by making a sound. Alright, so we're back on our normal route. After you check the clock tower, which I already did, an important thing to note again is once you've gotten it at one location, it won't be at that location again for the remainder of the round. Alright, so the next location going to be is here at Power, or I call this the Power location, but it's right here next to the phone. Okay, see? Right here it is. So I shoot it. That's 2 out of 4. I'm going to grab stamina up while I'm here too. Alright, the next location it could be is actually on a globe here in Sam's room. And it is, right there on the globe. So I shoot it. That's 3 out of 4, guys. That's 3.
I feel it is wrought with pain.
The next location it could be is actually, I call this the double tap location, but it's actually above double tap, kind of by that urn that I did earlier for the lightning bow. And it's going to be on these boxes. So the next location it could be is actually right here. It's not. But right here on top of these boxes it could be. Alright, I'm going to drop down here. The next location it could be is on a wheel. A wheel right here. And it's not, but right here on this wheel it could be right there. The next location it could be is, I call it the quick revive location. It can actually spawn right here on the phone by quick revive. It's not there. Alright. So now what we do is I come in here and I hit this jump thing to put us back to the church the quickest, and we start our route over again. Alright, again, it could be at this clock, but it's not. It could be here, and it is. It's right here. So that's 4. That's all 4 that we need to do. We are able to now teleport back in time. It's important to note, too, that you can't end the round or you're going to have to redo it. Alright, and the anti-gravity's on, guys, so I'm going to wall buy that BRM just to show you how it's done if you want to. You just jump up here and buy it. And that's how you wall buy, that's how you unlock and wall buy the BRM. Okay. So now, when you're done with the wisp step, the teleporter will glow purple like that. That's just to let you know that you've completed the wisp step and you're ready to teleport back in time. That purple in the teleporter means that it's going to teleport you back in time. Now guys, when I teleport back in time like this, there's going to be 3 important things I do, and 2 very important objects that I pick up, okay? That you will be helpful, or important later. Crucial later. So the first thing is this blue tank thing, so I hold square and I pick that up. The second thing is fuses. Come over here to this box here, hold square, pick those up. You can also place that plant down that I picked up earlier, and then it'll get it that you plant it back in time, and then when you go back to the future, the plant will have grown, and it will give you a gobble gum. Alright, and the third thing that I do that's important, the plant thing isn't necessary for the Easter egg, the other 2 things absolutely were. The third thing I do is this old guy here, Dr. Growth, is going to punch in a code to the safe that I've got to remember, and then use in the future when I teleport back to punch in the code to unlock the safe to get some important items out of it. So let's see what it is.
I have no doubt that the discovery of
Alright, now the code is circle rocket rocket. And I typically call it triangle. I know that's not much of a dang triangle, but it's just, you know, how I remember it. Some people also call it diamond. I think it's actually a rocket. But anyway, so that's the code that I've got to remember. So circle, rocket, rocket, circle, diamond, diamond, circle, triangle, triangle, however the heck you want to remember it. So, now I just wait, and it will teleport you back to the future. There's nothing else you need to do in this room. Oh, another thing you should know, it'll teleport, you'll pop up here, and every time you teleport back in time, there's going to be a Panzer that spawns out there. So be ready to take... I take him out with one lightning bolt shot to the feet, and which will capture him, and then a bunch of uncharged shots to the face. And it'll be done. Alright, now our rocket test is starting. So what I'm going to do is grab a Ragnarok piece. And the Ragnaroks are very crucial and important, as you will see later, to doing the Easter egg. To get this Ragnarok piece, you have to wait till a rocket test starts, and then there's a lever you can pull here. It'll go green, and you can pull it when the rocket test starts. You pull that lever, and that will activate a thing to get one of the rag pieces you need. And then you run inside and don't die, and you can get it. So I hold square to activate the switch. Then I run here and get in there before it closes. Okay, and this might be a little confusing. You just seen me pick up a Ragnarok piece. But the Ragnarok piece I picked up was not from the switch I activated. You actually get that Ragnarok piece from killing a Panzer. So I'm actually getting 2 out of 3 Ragnarok pieces in one deal here. So you get one from killing a Panzer, and you get one from doing what I'm doing. And I'll show you the third one here in a bit. And I don't know if you heard that sound or not. That sound that you just heard, that was the Wisps restarting. The Wisps have already started this round, but I'm over here doing this, so hopefully I'll have time to get them. If not, I'll have to do it next round. No big deal. Alright, when the test is done, this thing will all light up there, and you can hold square, and your rag piece will pop up here. So now I've got 2 out of 3 Ragnarok pieces. Alright, so now I'm going to get my butt out of here, and go and work on the rest of the Easter egg. Okay, so I'm going to take this slow and explain what I'm doing here. Remember those fuses that I picked up back in time? I'm going to go up to the death ray. This is the next thing you need to do as soon as you get back in time. That thing I did over there at the rocket test with the thing, that's not necessarily the next step you have to do. You just have to do that when a rocket test goes. So I took advantage of a rocket test going then and grabbed my rag piece, but you don't have to do that necessarily right then. You could wait till the very end, ready to go into the boss fight, and go over there and grab the wait for a rocket test and then grab the Ragnarok piece. So anyway, this is after you teleport back in time again. This is the very first thing you need to do. You make your way up to the death ray. So go up to the death ray. Go up to the death ray, and the fuses you picked up back in time, you put them right here. See how they glow like that? That means you put the fuses in. The next thing, and guys, this is very important. There's a protect and destroy switch here. You have to set it to protect. Hold square to switch it. It's going to be preset to destroy. You have to hold square to get it to switch to protect. Alright, then what you do is activate the death ray. After you do that. And after you activate the death ray, the third and final Ragnarok piece that I need, and you can get the Ragnarok pieces in any order, but it happens to be the last one I need, will pop up in the sky. And you only get that one by activating the death ray. So after you activate the death ray, when the death ray's done doing its thing, look up in the sky and you'll see a Ragnarok piece, and you can pick that up by hitting a Wonder Sphere. I'll show you how it's done here in a minute.
I will be sad.
But after you activate the death ray, after you put the fuse in, switch it to protect and activate the death ray, what'll happen is it's going to make this machine computer thing turn on. And this is where you remember and type in that code. Remember that code that I got back in time? Circle, rocket, rocket. So circle, rocket, rocket. And you hear that nice little sound to let you know you did it correctly. Now let me explain the Ragnarok piece thing. See it up there? That is my Ragnarok piece. And it can also spawn up higher. It could spawn kind of up there where I'm looking. If it's up there, all you have to do is go hit that Wonder Sphere down there, and you'll get it.
Is it betrayal for
But it's right
me to let
here.
this increase in
So all
army
you gotta
power?
do is come down here, and hit this Wonder Sphere, and you'll pick it up as you go through the sky. Boom, I got my all 3 rag pieces. So now that I have all 3 rag pieces, I'm going to go ahead and build them. And you can build them wherever, but it means I'm right here in the church right now. I'm going to go ahead and build them in the church.
If there is to be
Alright, I got my rags.
Then there should be a lot more.
Alright, so now I'm going to go down here and grab a shield because my shield broke. Always try to keep a fresh shield on, especially if you're not used to this map.
Making something useful.
Okay, so now that I typed in that code, guys, remember I typed in that code? Now that's going to unlock the safe here. And there's 2 objects here. Hold square and you pick them up. Now you can go back to the death ray and put those in. Also, that plant, it grew. So I'm going to hold square and it'll give me a gobble gum. It gave me mind blown.
Then we will do what must be done. I know you can hear me, Richtofen. Even if you're
So now that I picked up those pieces from the safe, you got to come up to the death ray and plug them in. Remember to do this, guys. This is very, very important. So I'm going to show you exactly where to put them. The first thing, and remember, all 3 of these, these things that I'm picking up, I picked up from the safe that I did from the code. So now, you hold square and you put it in right there. See that? Now there's 3 there. You put it in there, and you got to do the same thing to the other side. See this? There's 2 there. See 2? Hold square. There's 3 there. That was a piece I picked up from the safe. Oh, shoot. Guess that's what I get for not thinking and pausing the game so much and talking. Alright, I'm just going to shoot this for protection. So now what I do is you have, remember how it was important to switch the death ray to destroy earlier? Or not to destroy, to protect earlier? Now you got to switch it back to destroy. See that? From protect to destroy. Alright, now it's set from protect to destroy. And now, guys, you're actually done with the whole death ray thing. So you don't have to worry about the death ray anymore. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is repeat the wisp step. Remember the wisp step I did earlier where I showed you all those locations and I went and shot the 4 wisps? Now all you're going to do is go around the map and shoot all 4 of the wisps again. By the way, I lost stamina up, so I'm going to rebuy that. Okay, it wasn't at power. So remember, it could be at the globe down here. I'm going to look here at the globe.
We still do not know
it's not at the globe.
Befell this Maxis.
I picked up Mind Blown, by the way, from the plant, if you didn't already notice. It's not at double tap above double tap boxes. Maybe it's at the wheel here. It could be at the wheel. It's not at the wheel. Maybe it's up here next to Quick Revive. It's not. But I will grab Jug while I'm here. Means I lost that too. And I'm going to hit this to go back up to the church.
After all, it's not addictive.
Come on. It's not there. Okay, it's got to be here in the clock tower. And I might be running low on time. Hopefully I'll be able to get it. Dang it. Okay, now you guys, that's good. You guys know what the error sound is. That error sound means I screwed up and I can't get the wisps this round. So I'll do that next round. Something else very important that you guys need to do is the Simon Says step. I could do that now, and I normally always would do that now because the wisp step is done, but I don't want to confuse you guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is the wisp step. And after I do the wisp step, then I'm going to move to Simon Says. So I'll just end the round here for you. And we'll do the wisps next round. I really hope this guide is useful to some of you guys. what I'm doing is just gonna take advantage of this time when zombies aren't. Maybe hit the gobble gum. I don't want near death right now. I'm gonna come up here and grab myself quick revive because I also lost that.
Magical potions should be regulated by state.
Alright. End the round. Now the wisps could spawn right here, so I guess I'm gonna wait and see if it does. Alright, it's not there. So we're gonna move back to our wisp route that I showed you earlier. And go to the church. Alright, see if it's the clock. Not the clock. See if it's here at the radio, not at the radio. Alright, so we're gonna go see if it's... We're gonna see if it's here at the clock tower. It is. The clock tower. Shot it. That's one down. 3 more to go. Alright. Could again be here at power. And it is. That's 2. Could be here at the globe. It's not.
I will need no second strike to ensure your death.
Could be here above double tap. It's not. Could be here at the wheel. It's not. Could be here at quick revive. But it's not.
Initiating 115.
Alright. See if it's here at the clock in the church. It's not. See if it's here. It is. Alright, so that's 3, I believe.
Forecast is dead.
Here, there's at the clock. I think that's all 4. Yep. You hear that sound? No, you've done it correctly. So I'm going to come back here. Again, it's going to light up purple, and I can teleport back in time. This time, there's only one thing I need to do. I need to grab a keeper tablet, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Come over here, right here, hold square, and you'll hear a noise. Come over here to this box, hold square, pick up that tablet. And now you're done. Now you just have to wait to be teleported back in time. And again, remember, a panzer's going to spawn. A panzer will spawn when I get back. So be ready for that. And then, guys, we're done with the wisp steps. We've done that twice. So let's recap what we've done. We got an unupgraded bow. Then we upgraded it to the lightning bow. After that, we did the first wisp step, went back in time and grabbed some things. Then you needed to go to the death ray. After you went to the death ray and put in the fuses and switched it to protect and activated it, then you go punch in the code you got the first time you went back in time. After you do that, it'll unlock the safe in the basement, in the bottom area. Then you go down there and pick up those pieces. You then take those pieces back up to the death ray, plug them in those locations I showed you, and switch the death ray back to destroy. Then we're done complete with the whole death ray steps. Then you must repeat the wisp step and come back in time once more and grab this keeper tablet that I just did. And that's where we are now. So now, what I'm going to do after I get back in time and kill the panzer, what I'm going to do is the Simon Says step. And there's 2 different areas you do that at. One's the computer that you already seen me punch the code in. The other one is going to be actually down here at the rocket test site, which I'll do as soon as I get back. And if you want quickness and efficiency, sometimes I just dance around, especially if you don't have the lightning bow, I just dance around a zombie and type it in. But when you're doing it with a lightning bow, just shoot, and you don't care about ending rounds and stuff, just shoot the ground at your feet to protect you, and just do Simon Says, which I'll show you. That's how I'll do it in this video, because I'm showing you the easiest way to do it. So I'll do that when I get back. So as soon as I get back from this, which I am now, I'm going to kill the Panzer and immediately do Simon Says. Again, one shot is his feet and multiple to his face. Multiple uncharged to his face. Ew. Oop. And then another. Whatever. Alright. So Panzer's dead. Alright, so Simon Says, this is the first location you gotta do it at. Hold square here. Alright, we have square, circle, lightning, rocket. Alright, square, circle, lightning, rocket. And now you just hit him in the order it did. So that's rocket here. So you just copy it. Copy what it is. That's why it's called Simon Says. Alright, so rocket. Square, circle, lightning, rocket. Square, circle. Just shoot the lightning bow to protect you. Square. Circle, lightning. Rocket. Square, circle, lightning, rocket.
It was my mistake for allowing you to get close.
It's also important to note that when you're doing this one here, the rocket test could start. If that does get your ass to safety, it's going to screw it up, and then you're just going to have to come back here and redo it. But you obviously can't be here when a rocket test is going. So, if a rocket test starts, that's bad luck, and you're just going to have to restart it. Alright, it made that little ding-dong-dong sound. That means I'm done with this one and can go ahead and move to the second location, which is the location you already seen where I punched in that code.
Can we do that again?
Alright, so I'm going to come up here and do my thing. And this is going to finish the Simon Says step once I do it in the second location. It's also important to note that if you finish the first location but you mess up on this location, you're going to have to redo both locations before the Simon Says step is done. Alright, so this one we have lightning, circle, square, rocket. Lightning, circle, square, rocket. Lightning, circle, square, rocket.
I think that is last. We'll see it then.
Lightning.
Insta-kill. I will run over them like tractor.
Circle, square. Lightning. Lightning, circle, square, rocket.
Time for dogs to play fetch bullet.
Alright, now that Simon Says is done. Okay, so guys, now that you've completed both Simon Says steps, or both Simon Says locations, you can go to the death ray. I guess I said you're done with the death ray, but you basically are. At the back of the death ray, there's going to be a glowing green button. All you have to do is hold square on that glowing green button, and a big, like, glowing thing will happen. And then look up to the sky, and you'll see Dimsy, actually, come down from the sky, hit the church tower, and crash land in the courtyard area here. And when he does that, there's going to be a little rod next to his thing that you can pick up, which will be essential in doing the next step, which is the keeper step. So, yeah, so I'm going to go, here, I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to go over here, now that I'm done with Simon Says, see? And this glowing button here will not be glowing green until you're done with both Simon Says steps. So if you want to know if you're done with the Simon Says, come look and you'll see this. But once it's done, it'll glow green, hold square, and it'll, like I said, it'll make this thing happen, and look to the sky, see that? That's Dimsy coming down. And he's going to hit the church and crash land down here.
Richtofen, whoever you may be, do not know your true intentions.
I hope it's alchemical.
But make no mistake.
Thank you.
We will not allow you to succeed.
Alright, that rod that I was talking about that you need to pick up is right here. So hold square, and you picked it up. Alright. Now, something very important to note that I will very, very highly advise. If you are doing this Easter egg solo, like this guide is, do not start the keeper step until you have an alchemical on you. If you have an alchemical on you, it'll be easy. If you don't, it is very, very, very dangerous because the keeper step takes a ton of ammo. Also, as soon as you call the keeper, there's going to be a ton of dogs continuously spawning in. So if you have alchemical, you'll be fine. If you don't, and you start the keeper step, more than likely you're going to run out of ammo and die. So, put alchemical in your gun pack, and be patient, and just wait until you get alchemical. Once you get alchemical, go ahead and start the keeper step. I lucked out, as you just seen, and I grabbed alchemical my first try when I tried to hit it for alchemical. But that doesn't always happen. So, I just wanted to make sure I mentioned and noted that. So now to start the keeper step, you come down here in this thing, see that? That's where you place the rod you just picked up. So I place that there, and the keeper's going to come. See this keeper? Now, similar to when you're doing the wolf upgrade and you follow the wolf, you just follow the keeper, and it will take you to different locations. And these locations, the order of them changes every time. It's random.
Nikolai does not like dogs of fire.
So, let's see where he's going this time. See what I mean? Dogs will continuously spawn. They are very annoying. Alright. And he's going to take you to several locations, and you're going to have to kill in front of him in a circle that he will make, and it will suck up souls. And you need to do that. And it's also important to note that you have to kill the zombies with your upgraded bow. You cannot kill them with a gun, or it won't count for the souls you need. Okay, here's another thing. Remember that keeper tablet that I picked up the second time when I went back in time after I did the whisk step? You must put it right here. That's where you put it. Very important. See how I put it there? Now, if you don't remember to put your tablet there, you're going to be killing zombies, and it'll look like it's sucking up souls, but it's not. And you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to kill tons of zombies. You'll eventually run out of ammo, and you'll wonder why it's not working. Well, you didn't put the tablet there. So anyway, that's that. So now that I've placed the tablet, and I'm standing in this circle, and I kill with my bow, I just simply, and this is why it's so easy with the lightning bow, you simply just shoot the ground in front of you, and it'll kill, protect you, and suck up souls. Oh, dog.
I am force of nature. You are nothing.
Panzer.
I will destroy this abomination. Take down steel pit, power core.
Alright, I got him.
Nikolai is glad of help, wherever it comes from.
I'll grab that double point. I'll grab the max ammo when it starts to blink. Waste some ammo now, because I know I'm going to grab it and get that max too. Plus, I remember I still have alchemical.
Your numbers mean nothing.
Another double point. Okay, I'll take it.
It is rare for me to chase now.
It only counts the kills that you get when you're standing in the circle, just so you know. Now, I could pick up that death machine, but like I said, you have to get the kills with your bow, so it won't count them. So I'm actually going to let that death machine just sit there, because it won't work. Alright, now there's 4 locations, 4 different locations you have to do this at. This was the first one. The other 3 locations, you won't have to place a tablet. It's just this location by double tap, which happened to be the first one in this game that you have to place that tablet down. But you don't always. Oh, I'm going to grab double tap on here. Alright, that's my 4th perk. Alright, so there's 3 more locations. First one's done, so I'm moving on to the other 3.
I am conduit of pain, Hellpigs.
I think he's coming down here to the mule kick area.
It is unwise to stand
Alright,
so
do you
close to
see this
electric
tablet
storm.
right here? Similar to that one I placed down? It's going to be right here, and the circle's going to light up here once the keeper gets down here. Which, it's on its way. Oh, wait a minute, I'm dumb. It could be going to the courtyard up here instead. It probably is, actually. For it to be there by now. Yep, okay, never mind, it's here. Which, by the way, the tablet for this place is right there. So then, stand in a circle here. That mule kick one will be one we have to go to, though, soon.
The storm exists only to consume hell pigs. A storm is coming sooner than you think. Enough of your hellish... Did you actually use your teeth? Electrify the rotten bones! I find their screams most entertaining. Paws off! A storm is coming sooner than you think.
Alright, now it's done here. Now it's going to go down to that mule kick spot that I thought he was going to earlier. I call it mule kick spot anyway.
I think that is last we'll see him then. Until I stop, I am unstoppable. Perhaps this will spark your interest, hell pigs. You should learn obedience. Electrify the rotten bones!
Alright, one more location. And this one's going to be up kind of close to stamina. Close to the power area. It's the last one, so he has to be on to that one. Have I really not activated the one
Filthy
here yet?
disease, hell pig!
Damn, I'm done.
Know this! Nikolai knows electricity!
It's going to be right here. And the tablet is right there.
Nikolai
Right
does
there.
not like
The
dogs
circle will
of
be
fire.
right here where I'm standing. As soon as he gets here. Kind of handy if you still have that door closed too, because then you can stand here and the... Oh, max ammo, that's nice. Because then you can stand here and the zombies won't spawn in from behind you.
A storm is coming! Shallow things! Though I only hold contempt for capitalism, this is wrong time for political debate. We still do not understand forces behind this mysterious existence. I will demonstrate superior Russian strength.
thought I might have heard him.
I like this detonating arrow.
Got him.
Insta-kill.
And
I will run over them like tractor.
the keeper's... Alright, so now the keeper step is
A
complete,
storm
guys.
is coming
Keeper step is
sooner
complete.
than you think.
Alright, so now that the keeper's complete, he's gonna turn red like that. And after he turns red like that, he's gonna come down to the pyramid room. And it's going to kind of freeze everything for a while.
Forecast is death.
As he does his thing, like all the zombies and stuff will quit spawning. Alright, so the keeper's gonna come down here to, and this is actually where you're gonna teleport to the boss fight from. Alright, so he does this thing. Pretty cool, really.
My God. Attention all stations. We have a security breach. We have a keeper manifestation within the facility. CMPD is under threat. Don't come any closer.
Alright. So the keeper's gonna come back. And then the next thing you need to do is, do you see all these blue things around the circle? You see how there's missing one here. Do you remember that blue tank that we picked up the first time we teleported back in time? It's very important that you don't forget this, or it will not work to teleport you to the boss fight. Place it down right here. Right? You hold square to do it. See that? See how it's placed? Alright, now wait. You have to wait until the keeper's released. That will release the keeper. See that? That pyramid will come down and the keeper will be standing right there like that. Once it's down like that, then you're okay to teleport to the boss fight. And how you teleport to the boss fight is you set your rags down. You set your rags down on these blue squares. I can't emphasize this enough, how important it is to put them on the blue squares. Any of these blue squares will work. It doesn't matter which one. Here, I'm going to activate my alchemy to get some ammo here. So the way I would do it, the way I do it, is you want to stand kind of towards the back of them. Kind of about like that. See where I'm at? And then just look forward, pull out your rags, and place them straight down. Straight down, and you will get it. But you have to place your rags down on this square. Alright, I think I got that point across now. Okay, and again, any of the squares work. So now comes the strategy that I say is almost cheating. The near-death strategy. You're going to go to the boss fight with near-death experience on you, and because you have quick revive, you can't die, so you're going to eventually complete the boss fight. Assuming, of course, that you know what you're doing and how to complete the boss fight, which I'm getting ready to show you in this video. So everything we've done, all these Easter egg steps and everything, is preparation for this boss fight, and you have to finish this boss fight to beat the Easter egg. So, we're going to see if we can get near death. And we haven't yet. The reason I have pop shocks in is because it's a very good panzer gobblegum. You can actually kill the panzer, no matter what the round is, how high, you can kill the panzer with one single knife if you have pop shocks. I got 20-some thousand points, I'll hit it again. Pop shocks again, wow, because they want me to take pop shocks. Hit it again. I'll hit it 3 times, I don't care. Nope, I didn't get it. Alright, and you're only allowed to hit it 3 times a round. Oh, that's nice, the round's over. What I'm doing now, I forgot to do this earlier, so I'm just going to do this. This is not necessary for the Easter egg, and like I said, you really don't even need a gun with this strategy. I'll activate that landing pad. But I'm going to teleport these Pack-a-Punch pieces, and what that's going to do is it's going to put Pack-a-Punch for me up by the death ray.
I think I enjoyed that.
have a tram to use. I'm gonna call it the tram just for shiggles.
The storm exists only to consume hell pigs.
I don't really need a fire sale. Double point. I'll take the max ammo though.
Unstoppable.
Dang it, it got me there. That'd made me mad. Okay. So I'm gonna come up here. Again, it's not really necessary. You don't really need a gun, but for shiggles, I'm gonna go ahead and pack a bunch of my BRM. By the way, after you teleport the pack of cheese test and downstairs, it'll pop up here. And that'll work anywhere. If you teleport here in the rocket test, it'll pop up downstairs. Here and downstairs, it'll pop up with the rocket test. So, anyway, gonna pack a punch my gun. Oh, Gavinium, that's nice. And I got my gun. And I'll repack it because I've got money. What do I got? Fireworks? I'll take it. Alright. I need near-death experience, and then I will go to the boss fight. And I already showed you how to get to the boss fight by using those squares. So I'm just going to go straight and go to it.
In Russia, electricity is luxury. Shoot space to bring down steel helping.
Dang, that Panzer's pretty tough right now. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna pop out chemical and give me some ammo. As soon as I guess I'll get some points. Double kill first. How much does it cost? 4,000? That ain't bad. I need to make sure I get 75 arrows real quick. Alright. Give me near death now. I just got it. Alright, now the fun begins. I'm going to show you guys exactly how good this strategy works. Watch me purposely go down. I'm going to go down. And I get revived. Watch this. As soon as it actually puts me up. I'm up with... Look, I have all my perks, including quick revive. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to purposely go down. See why I say this strategy is almost cheating? Because you can go down as much as you want and not die. So, if you want to complete this Easter egg, I showed you all the steps up to this point. Now grab near-death experience and go to the boss fight. And go to the boss fight with near-death, and you can't die. In a solo game, and keep in mind, for the this near-death combo to work, you have to have quick revive. But if you have quick revive and near-death, watch. It doesn't matter. I already went down twice. This is my third time. It does not matter how many times you go down. You could go down 100 freaking times in the boss fight, and it doesn't matter. You are getting revived. So now you've eliminated the death factor, having to worry about dying. Now all you have to worry about is actually knowing what to do to complete the Easter egg, which I'm going to show you right now. So like I said, any of the squares doesn't matter. Stand towards the back of the square like this, look forward and place them straight down, and it will take you to the boss fight like so. Alright, so now you're in the boss fight with near-death experience. So, let me explain to you exactly how this boss fight works and how you're going to beat it. So, there's going to be 3 waves that you have to shoot the Keeper's chest and cleanse the Keeper. In the middle of the room, when this happens, there's going to be a glowing electric blue thing in the middle of the room. And you need to go in there and place your Ragnaroks down to trap the Keeper and stun him for a while. And when you do that, he'll open his chest, and then you can shoot into the Keeper's chest to start cleansing the Keeper. You can do this with guns or bows, but not all weapons and strategies will kill him in one wave. You might have to wait, kill a bunch of zombies, recharge your rags, and do it again. So the easiest way to do it is with the lightning bow. What you want to do is shoot one fully charged shot in his chest, followed by as many uncharged shots as you can possibly do, just as quickly as you can. And if you do this strategy with the lightning bow correctly, you will end the keeper every single time, the first time, and you will never have to have extra rounds in the boss fight. Which is good. You don't want to have extra rounds in the boss fight because ammo gets to be an issue, and if you don't have near-death experience, that's more times you need to survive. It'll be hard, more chance of going down. Because it's a fairly hard boss fight, especially when you're first doing it. It took me a long time with some friends to get it our first time. Granted, we weren't using the strategy. So, what's going to happen is after you cleanse the keeper and finish him off for one stage, a panzer round will start. And there will be several panzers spawn in that you're going to have to kill. And once you kill all of them, then the next wave starts of normal skeletons and stuff. Then you repeat the process, set your Ragnaroks down in the middle. This is why rags are so important. It teleports you here, and it's the only way you can kill the keeper. You put your rags down the second time, capture him, shoot him in the chest when the keeper opens his chest, and then it'll take you into another panzer round. Again, kill all the panzers, and then it will take you to the third and final stage of the boss fight. Again, it's the same. It will be kind of more hard because dogs and more skeletons will spawn, and the keeper has powers like fire and lightning, or not lightning. Well, he does have a lightning attack. Speaking of the lightning attack, if you don't put your Ragnaroks down quick enough, he'll shock the entire room and everyone will insta-down. If you're in solo with quick revive, with near death and quick revive, it'll still revive you, but if not, it'll destroy the whole group, game over. So put your rags down as soon as that thing happens in the middle, and to avoid that. He also has a fire attack and a void attack with like skull stuff in the air, kind of similar to the 4 bows. The point of me mentioning this is in the third and final stage, that stuff will be a lot harder to deal with. So, anyway, let's get this going. So this is the first stage of the boss fight. It's pretty easy right now. There's not many skeletons, not really a whole lot of anything in the first stage. Just kind of wander around until the middle area right there in the center starts glowing. And then when that happens, run in there and put your rags down. This is kind of a neat room, kind of a dome. See that? Isn't that really cool? It's like a dome in here. Alright, see that? It's glowing in the middle. So now, I run into the middle and set my rags down. Also, you might notice, I shot a lightning bow strike there before I ran in there, otherwise they could kill you. Alright, one full blast to the chest, and a ton of small little shots. See that? That is how easily you can defeat the keeper, and how quickly you can beat the keeper if you do this lightning bow strategy the way I'm doing it right here. Plus, when you shoot that full shot, full blast, it'll help protect you as well. Especially if you're in a group of people. If you're in a group of people, before you even start shooting at his chest, maybe do one fully charged lightning bow shot to the ground to protect yourself too, then followed by one full charged shot to his chest and a bunch of fast ones. Anyway, did you see how his chest opened up yellow? That's what I mean. You set your Ragnaroks down in the center like I did. It's going to capture and trap the keeper like that. His chest is going to open yellow, and then you fire into him. And it'll make that sound, and he'll kind of knock back when you've hit him enough for this round, letting you know you've succeeded in cleansing the keeper for this stage, and then it will spawn, take you into the Panzer stage. So I'm going to come in here, pick my rags back up, and it'll give you a max ammo too. Once you finish cleansing the keeper, the first stage and the second stage, it will give you a max ammo. Also, after you kill the first Panzer and the last Panzer, it'll give you max ammo. Alright, so the Panzer round started. See how there's a Panzer spawning in? There's one over there, and there's one right there. Again, I'm going to remind you how I have near death. Normally I wouldn't go down, but I'm going to purposely go down here to show you this. Watch, I'm going to purposely go down. Purposely go down. To show you how this strategy works even in the boss fight. I feel like a noob going down like this. Alright, anyway. See what I mean? You cannot be touched with the strategy. Alright, now I'm going to play for real and kill these panzers. Alright, one down. And now, like I said, it'll spawn a max ammo when that happens. Two down. We're going to grab this max ammo.
It is most generous gift I am.
Three down. Alright, and again, like I mentioned, after you kill the last panzer as well as the first panzer will spawn a max ammo. Come in here and grab it.
Free ammo. A very anti-capitalist. An angry Russian is happy Russian.
Again, just a reminder, it does not matter how many times you go down with this near death strategy, unlimited amount of revives for the rounds is activated. Now, you can't use this the whole game, obviously, because near death only lasts for 3 or 4 rounds. But for the 3 or 4 rounds it lasts, in a solo game with quick revive, you are untouchable. Here, I'll go down.
I know you are not infectious.
There we go, knock me down.
I am immune.
And I'm up, with all my perks. Works every time. Alright, see how it's glowing in the middle? Shoot lightning to protect you, especially if you don't have the near-death strategy. Shoot lightning to protect if you don't have near-death to revive you. Now he opens his chest. You're going to shoot in a fully charged and a bunch of small. See how he makes that sound and knocks back? Now you know that the second time you've shot, you've fully cleansed him. Alright. Now you pick up my rags, grab my max. And now, guys, we have another wave of panzers. And this is the second and final panzer round, wave of panzers. Though, it's also important to note, if you're playing this co-op, meaning more than one person, there will be one more panzer spawn, one at a time, in the final stage after this panzer round. Come on, Panzer, is that all you got? I wonder what the BRM will do. I'm just curious. I'm going to pull out my BRM on these Panzers. If I go down, I got near death. Fireworks, that's nice. Yeah, I guess the BRM doesn't work too well on Panzers. I am going to try to kill him with it, though.
Thank you, comrade. I will be there when you leave Nikolai.
Oh, did I kill one? I don't think I did. Oh, cool. I did kill him with the VRM that time. I'm just kind of messing around with right now, guys, seeing what the BRM can do in the boss fight because I've got the near death on me and can't die. Okay, there's a lot of skeletons though, and they're going to kind of annoy me. It's still not, even though I can go down unlimited amount of times, it's still not really fun for me. Kill another one with the BRM, that's kind of neat. I've never used the BRM in the boss fight against Panzers. I don't typically think of the BRM as a good Panzer gun. Oh, it did kill him. I killed the last Panzer with the BRM as I went down. Again, revived with near death and keep all my perks. Alright, I'll play serious now for you and finish this out. Okay, so this is the last and final stage of the boss fight. Okay guys, last and final stage. So, by the way guys, I've done this solo many times, especially the boss fight flawless. All these downs I'm doing are either screwing around with the BRM for fun or purposeful to show you to show you how this near-death strategy works. I'm not actually going down this many times. But, like, well, I mean, I am, but I'm not doing it trying to not go down, trying to play seriously. I'm either trying something new with the BRM for fun, knowing it's not very good on Panzers, or I am purposely going down actually to do it. Anyway, enough of that. So, third circle's down, or third thing like that, so I'm entering the final stage with this keeper boss. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to unload in his chest. And the last time, he's going to make a sound like that, and he's actually going to spin around, letting you know you've completed the boss fight. But yeah, I just wanted to go down that many times to show you guys that you can go down as many times as you want in the boss fight. There's no limit to how this strategy works. There's no limit to how many times near death can revive you. To show you guys how foolproof the strategy is and how you're pretty much guaranteed to complete the Easter egg. Alright, the last and final thing you guys need to do is after you get back from that epic battle, come here and pick up the summoning key. See how I picked it up? Then you come up here to the computer where you punched in the code the first time, in the second place I did Simon Says this game. You come up here and you place it here, and that's it. The zombies will stop spawning in at this point. Important to note that. They will not spawn in at this point. And rockets will go up in the air. And what's actually going to happen is they're going to blow up the moon. And then after that, the ending cutscene will start. And congratulations, you have just completed the solo Eisendrache Easter Egg. And yeah, and if you do choose to continue the game and play after the cutscene's over, as a reward for completing the Easter egg, it does give you a Perkaholic plus 2,500 XP points for completing the Easter egg. So pretty cool, pretty sweet deal. So I'll let you guys enjoy this cutscene, and then I'll see you next time, and I'll end the video. So thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial is helpful. I hope it really helps a lot of you guys beat the Easter egg. And I hope you guys can get it, and I hope I did a good job explaining everything and going slow. So,
hope so.
Thanks for watching, guys, and I really, truly hope this was helpful. I know I had several requests to do this, so enjoy, and I hope it was helpful, and I hope you liked it. So I will see you next time.
We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richthofen. Never!
You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it. Good to see you, Tank.